wasn't built by the ejector bed guy, was it?
Yeah.
All right, meanwhile, you're looking live, Cleveland, Ohio. That is the Quicken Loans Arena, where on Thursday night, 9 p.m., the Republican candidates will take the stage, 10 of them, in the first debate, hoping to win over the voters with their stances on everything from immigration to the economy. But how do these candidates approach our Constitution? That paper right there. And what approach are voters looking for this year? Joyce right now is Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Good morning to you,
Good
Judge.
morning, Steve. So the question, how are the candidates approaching the Constitution, is, in my view, appropriately answered by saying, which Constitution?
Right.
Obviously, there's only one, but two vastly different interpretations of it. The Madisonian interpretation, Madison wrote it, is
Sure.
the purpose of the Constitution is to restrain the government, federal government, to limit it to just the 16 specific delegated powers in the Constitution.
These are the rules.
Correct. The Wilsonian version, after Woodrow Wilson, is the Constitution unleashes the government to do anything it wants, to regulate any behavior,
He was very
to right
progressive.
any wrong, correct, subject only to the limitations in there. If you're talking about small government, if you're talking about people fed up with the federal government in their faces, obviously Rand Paul and Ted Cruz come to mind.
Okay.
If you're talking about just Republicans now, because we're talking about the debate Thursday, if you're talking about big government, if you're talking about people that like government and think they can make it work more efficiently, then Jeb Bush and Chris Christie come to mind.
Okay. And you are just talking about the Republicans right there. I mean, when you
Yes.
look at our current president of the United States, which camp would he fall into?
Well, there's no divide on the Democratic side.
Yeah, they're all Wilsonians.
Correct. They're all Wilsonians. They all believe that the government can right any wrong, regulate any behavior, tax any event, start any war. This particular president, President Obama, is unique in his views that he believes that as the president, he can do things that the Congress has rejected. This is taking Wilsonian doctrine and bringing it to another level. This is basically saying, I can do whatever I want unless you have the authority to stop me. This is an entirely new and virgin and dangerous area of constitutional theory that the former lecturer in constitutional law from the University of Chicago is espousing.
I know he's only been in it for a month or two, but Donald Trump, which camp would he fall into?
You know, I don't know. I think, and we may find out Thursday.
He kind of has a kind of a cafeteria constitutional approach.
He
a
does.
little from here, a
I
little
would
from
suspect he's closer to the big government camp than the small government camp. But he's been so, if you will, in the face of everybody else that I don't know that he's gotten to specifics yet. We may find out when Megan and Brett and Chris interrogate him Thursday.
But when it comes to immigration, he's clearly for a strong southern border, so he is for a sovereign nation with real borders that really work.
Yes, I think almost all Republicans are in favor of that. I'm not sure where Mrs. Clinton is, and it remains to be seen where Vice President Biden is if he goes after her. I think he will.
I do, too. All right. Judge, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Steve. Where is that bed that throws people out of the...
Actually, this chair is wired up. Oh, where's the switch? All right. Thanks, Judge.